clarification. Not only am I the host of this show, but I'm one of the biggest UFC fans ever. I try to go to every fight, but if I can't, I watch it on pay-per-view. Now, from the first time I ever saw a fight, I was hooked. All I wanted to do was work for the UFC. And after a year of trying, some may call it begging, whatever, I'm here. Tonight, we're going to take a look at the most exciting knockout finishes in UFC history. The hardest kicks, the most brutal slams, and the most devastating punches ever. So get ready for non-stop action as the Ultimate Fighting Championship presents Ultimate Knockouts 3. Our first fight comes to us from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. UFC 40, Vendetta. Ruthless Robbie Lawler takes on Tiki.
He's a big Mike Tyson fan, Robbie Lawler, and he throws punches just like it. Nice leg kick.
Yep. That's what Tiki's going to try to set up the hands with the leg, isn't he?
Yeah, Tiki's looking very good on his feet here. Looks like he's been training a lot of Muay Thai.
Now remember, out of the Miletich camp, good Muay Thai fighters there, especially Pat Miletich.
Absolutely, and Tiki trains with Rob McCullough, who's one of the best Muay Thai guys in the world in Team Punishment.
So Lawler used to having to work against the kicks, especially training with Miletich, but those are three that have connected nicely. Quick snap of the left leg.
Robbie Lawler's right leg is already swelling up. You can see the red on it. Tiki with some excellent front leg kicks.
Unbelievable knockout by Robbie Lawler. Now also from UFC 40, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski takes on Ian the Machine Freeman. Now unlike Couture, Freeman's age was not really an advantage. Watch.
Freeman. That big reach advantage. Oh, huge reach advantage. We were thinking the same thing, Joe.
Oh, leg kick.
Good kick.
Nice leg kick.
Arlovski and Freeman happy to go toe-to-toe to start things off here.
Arlovski is getting the better of these exchanges. He looks to be more of a traditional Muay Thai type of a fight. Oh, big right hand!
Big right hand, and he's trying to...
He's rocked. His legs are wobbly.
There's that reach advantage again. Freeman thought he was out of danger, and Arlovski stepped in.
Freeman is still in big trouble. He's on very wobbly legs right here.
Trying to regain his composure. He's trying to feel out that reach advantage of Andre Arlovski.
The leg kicks are setting him off, and then the big right hand's coming right after it. Oh, there it is!
Again with a right.
Another right hand. Oh, he's got it!
It's all over.
Brutal.
Arlovski.
Brutal, impressive knockout by Arlovski.
How good was that? Arlovski finishes Ian Freeman quickly.
Wow. Leg kick inside. Right hand. Boom! On the butt. Oh, another right hand. Rocked. That's the end. That was the end of the fight.
Man, that reach was a huge advantage.
Swinging right hands.
Yep.
Just wide looping rights. Good uppercut. Arlovski, very tough guy.
Our final knockout from UFC 40, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, my favorite, takes on Renato Babalu Sobral. Come on, trying to stand up with Chuck? What are you thinking?
Since the UFC came around, martial arts have evolved more than they have in the last 700 years. We know exactly now what works in a real live situation with two warriors fighting. For a long time, that was just speculation.
This gladiatorial setup of the octagon evidenced here tonight. Liddell in the first round with Babalu. Already impressive performances. Oh, and a big right hand.
He just missed under that. I believe that was more of like a slap from his forearm, the duck. Nice kick by Babalu. Right hand by Chuck.
Chuck really taking to the action. We've seen Chuck where he wasn't quite as determined to push the pace. He's determined here to push the pace.
Babalu looks very calm in there.
Liddell really feels it.
Yeah, Chuck's got wide eyes just looking for a bomb. You see it in his eyes.
Chuck wants a highlight tape.
He's very aware that this is a risky bout for him, and I'm sure he would like to get it over with.
Yeah, great point. Take the center of the ring, finish up Babalu, and become a spectator and a very interested fan watching Ken Shamrock and Tito Ortiz.
I love the way Chuck fights because he's always pressing. He is always the predator. He's always moving forward. Boom! Big right hand. He's always moving forward, always keeping the pressure on you. You never see him laying back, looking to counterattack. He's taking some leg kicks.
Yeah,
though.
a couple good ones. And that's one of Babalu's trademarks, as I mentioned before. Babalu, lots of bouncing rings. He has the edge in the submission skills, but this isn't going anywhere near the ground so far.
Well, Chuck is an excellent wrestler.
Oh,
and
his
he's only been
sprawl is as
submitted.
good as any, isn't it?
The best. I believe it's the best
Yeah.
takedown defense. The only time he's ever been submitted was by Jeremy Horn in an arm triangle. He thought he was okay, and he knew the round was going to be out, and he evidently ran out of blood to the brain. He got choked out. And Jeremy didn't even know it. When they stopped the bout, because the bell was over, they realized Chuck was unconscious.
He's as winning a fighter as we have.
Oh, big leg kick! That's it! It's over!
It's all over! It is all over!
Big left leg kick!
Chuck Liddell has done it again! He knocks out Babalu!
Big left shin to the face!
Well, as you said, he wanted to finish it quickly. He wanted to add another highlight to his highlight reel. And Chuck Liddell has done it!
Man, is he pumped! Look at him! Watch that left leg. Right here. Boom! Oh!
Babalu ducked right into it.
Brutal power.
Yep.
Right hand afterwards, a la Robbie Lawler.
Now that is
worth
definitely
another
worth another look in. Look at that. Oh, my.
He's just a predator.
Kick to the face. Chuck, that was gnarly. You are the sickest fighter the UFC has. I love it. Now from UFC 41 Onslaught at the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Gan the Giant McGee takes on Alexander Cafe Dantas. The striker takes on the jiu-jitsu master.
This is a world-class Brazilian jiu-jitsu champion, a world champion, and yet he cannot take down his opponent. It's not often we see this.
Well, yeah, he's got good wrestling in the background, so it's a little bit there. He's going for a leg lock. That's nice.
All right, so maybe he doesn't have to take him down.
Maybe he just drops right for a leg. That's a nice move there. He gets that one leg free right there, and he sweeps it around. He's right there. He slides that out. He can get both together. He's got a great chance for a heel hook.
What's Gan want to do here?
Gan wants to split his legs, get him to step into a mount. He needs to split those legs apart. See right there, if you look down on the bottom where he has his leg trapped, he can slip for a heel hook. But he needs to get them right there, bend the knee over, keep his hips turning over. He can get a heel hook.
John McCarthy telling Gan McGee to work through it one way or another.
Yeah, see, he gets him going. He's in good position. He just needs to finish it by chopping that leg.
40 seconds remains in round number one, and there's a right that connects. There's the advantage of that big reach.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to get out of the way when a guy's got that kind of reach and you're on the ground on your back.
And he's trying to block with one hand because he doesn't want to let go of the leg with the other, right?
Yes, right where the seal is, the UFC sign is, you can see where the leg is. If he can turn that over, the heel will come up and he can heel hook him.
15 seconds remains in round one.
That spot.
Now he got through it. Trying to finish it. It's all over. It's all over.
That's the reach right there, man.
Gan McGee finishes Alexander Dantas.
He stayed right in front of him and he took some punches and knocked him out.
Dantas never appeared to be comfortable, and then that was it.
Yeah, that's boy, that reach comes to a big play there when you got that kind of reach. You could just step down and just throw punches.
No, it's like Petey Williams against Semi Schilt.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's some crazy height, man.
You got that right.
Also from UFC 41, Tim the Maniac Sylvia challenges Rico Rodriguez for his UFC World Heavyweight title.
Sylvia wants to stand, obviously.
Nice.
Good knee.
That was sweet.
Yep, ducked underneath, got the dia. And Sylvia smiles.
And nevertheless, it was a knee that landed. See how Rico's moving, his movement. He's trying to be quicker and move more than Silva and make Silva move and get tired. This is sweet. This has got his both arms inside. He's going to go for a double armbar.
Trying to crank the neck, trying to affect the breathing.
He's pretty dang close.
That's a good strong reach, and Sylvia trying to pummel down. Now, in team punishment at camp, they did bring in a 6'9" guy just specifically for Rico to train with to try to size up this 6'8" Tim Sylvia.
Yeah, and like I said, his whole game plan right now is to do total, get to the ground, lay on his back, and work for submission. And I'm telling you, Rico has good submission skills. He hasn't done a lot of it because he's done a lot of ground and pounding, but he has them. There it is, right there, arm bar.
For the arm.
Arm bar.
Looking for the arm. Oh, my.
Man.
That's a good way to get out of it, and Rico has to spin.
Yeah, but
Silvia's confident. Look at the look in his eyes.
He's got those long arms. Rico has to get that in deep.
Yep. So Rico back up. Silvia bringing it. Punching and punching some more in the Miletich camp. Knockout power with Miletich and Strickland, Hughes and Palmer. Every day, 10 total knockouts, including his last 6 fights.
Rico's dangerously backing up and not covering up. He's allowing that right hand to get through like twice, but it's just been short. So he needs to move. Don't stand there. Keep sliding.
Well, it's not Cabbage in here now, and I'll tell you, Silvia teed off on Cabbage.
Yes, and Silvia is just smooth and fighting a smart fight and just cutting the ring off him, throwing his jabs, his punches, making Rico shoot, and then defending the shot. So he's fighting a very smart fight. He's very calm and
got a big right in. And he's trying to finish it. It's all over.
Goodness.
It is all over.
That was a surprise.
We have a new heavyweight champion.
Oh man.
A new heavyweight champion of the world. It is Tim Silvia.
Huge, man. Oh my God, that was a straight right hand. I said earlier in the fight, he's backing up, not covering up. Watch his right hand, man. Rico backs up, bang! Oh, right on the chin.
Wow.
And he played with that. Look at that right hand, followed up,
and that's
bang,
when he finished
bang,
it right
bang.
there.
You watched in the fight, we mentioned it. He was backing up and not covering up.
That's what
Just drop his hands, boom.
Yep.
And then he finished it.
In. That's where he finished it, isn't it, Ken?
Yeah, he finished him there. He was dazed there. He went down, and he just stepped in the guard with that long arm. He didn't have to come down on him. He finished him off.
Tim Silvia is just too big. He dropped him. Okay, moving on. From UFC 42, sudden impact at the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. David the Crow Luaso takes on Mark Weir.
He keeps catching with those sneaky punches from the bottom. Luaso isn't really pounding, so Weir just keeps catching him with those sneaky punches when he sits back, not doing much.
Weir's got a really long...
There he goes. Now he's throwing the elbows.
Weir's got really good power, too.
Yeah, he does. Drove into the fence, letting some elbows go. Luaso has nasty elbows. He's hurt. He was hurt there. He's in trouble.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
He's out.
He's gone.
He stopped him. Unbelievable.
Beautiful. Whoa.
It is Crow time. He didn't get quite over on that flip, but it is Crow time. He's a little more wings, I guess.
Beautiful UFC debut by David Luaso with a vicious knockout of Mark Weir.
Big right hands. Big right hands. Pounding from the guard. I guess he waited until they had him up against the fence. That's what he was trying to do. Big, hard right hands. Good stoppage by the ref.
Yeah, you just can't take too many of those.
No, right on the button. Those short elbows that are nasty. He's really good with those elbows, and he turned them into punches right here. Boom. This has some bad intentions on him.
As a matter of fact, this reminds me of your fight with Suluev.
Well, not quite as nasty as my fight with Suluev, but he's done.
David Luaso, that was nice. Also from UFC 42, Rich Ace Franklin takes on tough UFC veteran Evan Tanner. And some people said that was stopped a little too soon. Are you kidding me? Okay, our final knockout from UFC 42 is fan favorite Cabbage Carrera. Brawler takes on jiu-jitsu expert Sean Alvarez. What's the name of our show?
There's the left hook. He's on left hook. Throws it again. He's pushing him off now.
I've been training.
Again, the left hook. He's very one-dimensional with his approach.
He loves that left hook.
But the problem is Alvarez got it figured out.
Yeah, he went to the well once too many times. I think he should counter-punch Alvarez right here. Let's see if he listens to Chuck Liddell, gets the underhooks, and turns him against the fence.
If Alvarez is unable to take down Cabbage when he's fresh, though, this has really got to be hard for him now.
Well, he shouldn't go for a brute takedown, a strength takedown. He should go for a slick takedown. If he gets double underhooks and then drops down and buckles Cabbage's knees from behind, like he tried to right there. See, right here, he should be able to get the takedown. He's got to slide his lock lower. Not drive so much up, but slide his lock down and buckle Cabbage's knees. Cabbage doing a good job sitting his ass into the fence and digging underhooks. He's smart. Right here, I made the mistake of pounding on the head. There it was. There's the takedown. Good job of getting his hips out. That was good wrestling. And now he should let go. He wants to throw him some run.
Alvarez, now he's got by that left hook. He's rocked.
Oh, he's hurt. Alvarez is hurt. He's showing a lot of heart, though. Takes a big knee.
He's rocked bad. This could be it.
Another big knee. Hook on the chin.
It's gone. It's over.
It's gone. It's over. The Cabbage Man stopped him with the left hook. Big hands by Cabbage.
Cabbage is redeemed.
Big knees, and now he let his hands go. There's the left hook, and another right hand landed on the forehead. Alvarez is hurt right here. Cabbage doing a good job making space and punching. He won't let Alvarez grab him. Alvarez is hurt.
Cabbage with
Misses
great
with the
left
knee.
hooks. He's all left hook. He just
Look at this
loves
right
that
hand.
left hook.
Right hand snuck in him on the forehead. There's the left hook on the jaw. Another left hook. Alvarez is hurt. Right hand, left hook. Right hand, left hook.
Just an overwhelming assault.
Looking for the knee. Another knee to the jaw.
Oh,
Left
that's the
hook
left.
on the button. Alvarez
That's it.
is out.
And Big John McCarthy rightly steps in and stops it. Wow.
Surprise, the brawler won. Now from UFC 43 Meltdown at Thomas & Mack Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, fella Nico Vitale takes on Matt the Law Lindland.
Well, I think what Matt's trying to do is get Vitale to open up so that he can shoot for the takedown. He's not trying to strike with him. He's throwing wild punches, trying to get an exchange, and then as soon as the exchange goes, he's going to shoot and take him down.
Nico just missed with that. Joe, good call. Good job done by Nico Vitale to avoid that takedown. Never have we seen a man that not eventually was taken down by Matt Lindland.
Vitale looks very big for 185 pounds. Really thick legs. He almost looks like a 205-pound guy.
Now he was looking for the takedown. Now one thing we know, if it stays in close quarters like this, with that Greco-Roman background also for Lindland working out with Couture every day, he's comfortable with some dirty boxing.
Yeah, Lindland doesn't look like a very strong guy. He's not a bodybuilder looking type, but he's very physically imposing, especially in the clinch. I mean, he doesn't look nearly as strong as Phil Baroni, yet he manhandled him in that fight.
Tried to flip Vitale onto the mat and couldn't do it. So Nico Vitale so far so good. Gotta watch for the knees now.
What Lindland has to worry about is the submissions. That's what he has to worry about from Vitale. Lindland is, like I said, an excellent competitor. Went and wrestled in Abu Dhabi, the World Submission Grappling Championships, against the best submission fighters in the world. And that just shows how much of a competitor the guy is. That's not his specialty. He's a wrestler. But he went there and he competed, but he was submitted twice.
Submission man and Vitale, and as you point out, maybe the submissions are Lindland's kryptonite. Any way they can get it, and he does it. It's over. It is all over.
Oh, no. He tried to take him down. He slipped, wound up, mounted, and pounded unconscious.
Wow.
That was a huge error, and that just shows you in this sport, one error, that's all it takes. One slip up, and the fight is over.
Well, Vitale was impressive in not allowing Lindland to have the whole control, which is usually what Lindland does. And finally a move, and it proves costly for Matt Lindland.
Let's take a look at the replay here. Lindland is trying to take him down. It looked like he almost knocked himself out being taken down. He was out.
Yep.
He was out on the takedown. He fell on his head.
He sure did. He knocked himself out.
He went right down to his head. Vitale mounted him. He didn't even have to punch him. He was already out. He wasn't defending. His arms were down.
Wow.
Wow, what a huge mistake here. Oh, right there.
The millions, not just the hundreds of thousands, the millions of times that Matt Lindland has taken guys down in practice as a wrestler, and to have that happen, unbelievable.
The only thing I could think is that maybe Matt was a little too overconfident in wanting to get in the clinch and take him down, and he just took a crazy chance. And it wound up falling on his head. That's incredible.
Now, I don't like to say Vitale knocked Lindland out because Lindland, in actuality, knocked himself out. Up next, also from UFC 43, the Phenom Vitor Belfort takes on Marvin the Beastman Eastman. Now, Vitor is one of my very, very favorite fighters, and not because he's good looking. because he can really throw a punch. Really.
Big John McCarthy will be our referee.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get off. Come on.
Here we go.
Yeah, baby. I'm excited about this. Anytime you say Vitor, I'm excited. And look at the beast man. He's all
Marvin
fired
looks like
up.
he wants to shoot. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like he wants to throw some punches and then shoot in.
Vitor sporting a bit of a different look with a mustache and the curly hair. Hey,
Mixing it up.
He's mixing it up, and if he mixes up his talents, Joe, oh my. But Marvin knows this is a big shot for him, and he's experienced. A lot of Muay Thai competition.
Marvin looks very explosive here. Feeling each other out.
If you're thinking the body of Marvin Eastman looks like that of a football player, that's because he was a football player. For many years, played in the CFL with the Calgary Stampeders. Now he wants to stampede on Vitor Belfort with a high kick.
For a long time, Vitor was just a boxer, but whoa, nice leg kick by Marvin. But he has developed some very good Muay Thai skills, very good leg kicks.
Vitor was he was so enamored with the hands, and he had such great speed.
nice.
And now look at that.
Oh, he's down!
And down goes Eastman. And Vitor with that great speed.
That's the old Vitor!
It is over.
That is the old Vitor. Beautiful. Right what I was saying, he developed some Muay Thai skills. He clinched. He threw a beautiful Muay Thai knee. That's what rocked Marvin Eastman.
And how about the hand speed of the phenom Vitor Belfort?
That's what everyone is scared of when they fight this guy. He's just got unbelievably explosive speed. When he punches, if he hits you once and rocks you, you know 30 more punches are coming in a span of a couple seconds. Let's go to the replay. Right there. Bang! That rocked him. And he just unloads. He doesn't give you a chance to recover.
Oh, the Muay Thai, and he had the back of the neck too, so that was a direct connection with the knees, and just as you alluded to, partner.
Yeah, that's the evolution of his skills.
That's what happens when you are a phenom. When you are expected to be the greatest, that's the type of pressure that's placed upon you. Look at that cut. That is just nasty.
That is the nastiest cut I have ever seen in a fight. That is unbelievable. Looks like he got hit with an axe.
Ooh, how many stitches do you think that cut's gonna take? Our next fight comes from UFC 44 Undisputed at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. This was a virtual KO fest with 5 knockouts. First up, American top team fighter Hermes Franca takes on Japanese superstar Carl Uno.
Lot of experience. That's the thing you have to fight. You're not just fighting Kyle Uno. You're fighting the calmness, the experience. This guy's been to war so many times, both here in UFC and in Japan. Again, tries to throw a knee there.
Don't forget to log on at UFC.tv. We've got some great programming in the month of October, so log on for the latest and the greatest, the networks and the times. Your website of choice is UFC.tv.
Uno's got some strange ankle wraps. Oh, landed on his head.
Wow, what a takedown.
Hermes Franca's in the mount.
And now he's trying to take advantage of a potentially stunned Carl Uno. Side control and pummeling on Uno. Now Uno in a half guard. Franca is pleased to work from here. He's in the guard, but still trying to rain down haymakers.
Yeah, Uno looks a little rocked here, and this is Franca's world. Franca wants to pass his half guard right now. It's a little loose. He's just trying to throw some punches. This is Franca's world, though. Oh, he's got his back.
Well, as dominant as Uno was in round 1, Franca has been equally, if not more so, here in round 2.
Uno is rocked.
Trying to finish off Carl Uno. Combination. And Uno steps away.
Oh, he's out.
Down goes Uno.
Beautiful right hand.
Goes Uno.
Wow.
Hermes Franca has won by knockout.
Wow.
Franca has finished Carl Uno.
Wow. Here comes this huge right hand. Let's take a look at it. He's got his back turned.
Right.
Boom! On the point of the chin. That just sends shockwaves right into your brain. Your jawbone slams into a nerve in the back of your head, and you just go to sleep.
Up next, Josh the Punk Thompson, another fan favorite. Or should I say, female fan favorite. He takes on Gerald, the finishing machine, Streben.
And here we go.
Again, Josh Thompson's got the superior stand-up skills, and Gerald's going to look to take this to the ground.
Oh,
Boom.
my.
Nice takedown.
Quick pace to start things here, spinning and working. Relentless is Josh Thompson.
Gerald's got all of a leg. Gerald Streben's got excellent leg submissions if he doesn't get bombed on from here. That's the thing about going for legs. You leave yourself open to shots. We saw that with Ian Freeman and Frank Mir. He's got it here.
Can he spin it? He spins with it, does Josh Thompson. And into the closed guard.
Gerald Streben's got sick ground jiu-jitsu. His no-gi jiu-jitsu, it's all geared for mixed martial arts. This is all stuff that Eddie Bravo's invented.
We've talked about Arturo Gatti-like aggressiveness.
He's looking for the omoplata.
In Matt Serra, we see that with Gerald Streben too. Very active.
He's looking for the omoplata here. Oh, Josh got out of it. And he falls right back into Gerald's guard. He's not afraid of Gerald's guard. This could be a big mistake for Josh Thompson.
As advertised, Streben will rapid fire his submission attempts. One after another after another.
He's got to clear his right leg. That's what he's got to do right now. He's got to clear his right leg. Oh, he's got the gogoplata. He's got a gogoplata in. Good punches by Josh Thompson. Josh avoids it, and Gerald goes to the leg. That's the punk. You see him smirk at him like, You're not going to tap me with that. Uh-oh, he's got his back.
Basically, the punk says he'll slip in a little something that would make him a punk when he's practicing, training, working out, whatever it is. Don't get nicknamed the punk for nothing. We know that.
Josh has done an excellent job of avoiding all these submissions. Josh is on top here.
As our fans know, Joe, the submission can happen as quick as the knockout.
Absolutely.
Split-second efficiency. Right hand. It's a little rabbit punch. As Streben tries to work his ground game.
Streben keeps going for those legs. Leaving himself open to get pounded.
He connected big time. And now he's trying to finish. Connects with Streben. And now Thompson's trying to finish.
Streben's got to be very careful here. He's rocked, and he's got his back turned to him. Josh can finish him here.
Finish the fight.
Streben's curled him up. He's got to be careful that Big John McCarthy doesn't stop this.
He caught him with
unanswered
that punch.
blows.
And it is all over. It is all over. Josh Thompson has defeated Gerald Streben.
He could not recover from that one big shot. Look at this right hand.
And bam! I mean, that is truly striking any way you can.
That's weird. It didn't even look like it landed that well.
But after that, Joe, you and I watched it. Streben was never able to recover.
That one went to the back of the ear, too.
Number 3 on our KO Fest, Rich Ace Franklin takes on Edwin Babyface DeWeese.
DeWeese seems confident.
He looks very composed for a young kid. He loves being the underdog. He said this is a good place for him. He likes coming out and just proving that everybody's wrong.
Well, proximity to home is pretty darn good, too. Phoenix, Arizona. Lots of family and friends here to support him tonight in his UFC debut. Big opportunity for this young man.
He was actually smiling when the referee was reading the announcements.
Well, it's a dream come true, isn't it? To be in the UFC stage. For Franklin, you have to go back to Extreme Challenge 41 to find a fight that has gone past the first round. So both are accustomed to finishing things quickly. 3 5-minute rounds scheduled for all matchups except our 2 championship matchups, which, as we mentioned, are 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice uppercut by Franklin inside. Now, if the rumor, nice knees. If the rumors are true, and Rich Franklin does have a torn groin muscle, I hope he didn't take this fight lightly.
In this day and age, with the caliber of mixed martial artists that make their way to the UFC, I don't think it's wise to take any fight lightly anymore, is it?
Absolutely, especially when someone gets to the big show. When they get to the...
Whoa! Oh, there's a big right hand.
DeWeese is hurt.
DeWeese is hurt.
He's down.
Franklin trying to finish it quickly. That one stunned DeWeese. The big right.
DeWeese is all right.
Franklin happy to bring it to the
Back
feet.
up. Wow, look at him. Comes right to him. Whoa. Deweese is a gamer. That kid's tough. Look at him. He wants to give it back. Oh, nice knee by Franklin.
Franklin
Another one.
tees up. And that time he had the hands on the back of the neck for a little extra leverage.
Oh, he's rocked.
And down
Rocked him
goes
with the left.
Deweese now. Franklin jumps and tries to finish quickly.
Deweese is hanging in there. But Franklin's landing some shots.
He's been stunned twice here in the first round.
Look at Deweese like the Terminator. Back up.
Down he goes again.
Oh,
And
whoa,
a kick to the
body,
midsection.
which is allowed. Kick to the head when you're down is not. Rich Franklin
trying
throwing
to make
some
short
bombs.
work of it, Joe.
Nice knee to the body.
Deweese seems overmatched here. And if Franklin does have any type of injury, you know he wants to finish it as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. But you know what? The adrenaline masks a lot of the pain anyway. Nice knees to the body. Deweese is stuck there. He's got to get out. Oh,
the referee
rescues him.
has stopped the fight. Edwin Deweese overwhelmed by Rich Franklin.
That's
who
a
many
dangerous
believe
man.
is the next big thing in the light heavyweight division.
If they didn't believe it then, they're going to believe it now. That's a very, very competitive fighter right there. Here's the replay. Rocked him with the knee. Rocked him with that left hand. And again with the left hand. Deweese was tough. He hung in there. He took some punishment. And he kept coming back for more. That was a body shot that took him down. Once Franklin had him pinned up against the fence, though, that was all she wrote. It was just more punishment from there.
And a good stoppage by the referee.
Rich Franklin's skills, like I said, match up well with almost anyone. That is a very excellent martial artist right there.
Up next, Andre the Pitbull Arlovsky takes on Vladimir the Janitor, Matt Yushchenko.
Vladimir Matyushenko. Andre Arlovsky.
Look for Matt Yushchenko to take this fight to the ground.
Are you ready? Let's rock. Come on.
And Arlovsky to try to keep it up on his feet.
The master of Sambo against the five-time
big right hand.
Russian wrestling champion. And there to the ground, he will try to go. Good sprawl by Andre Arlovsky.
Matt Yushchenko didn't want any of that stand-up as soon as he felt that right hand. He immediately tried to take him down.
Now, this reach is something I think Vladdy's going to have to size himself up against.
The reach and the power. The guy's got vicious punching power. And again, only 24 years old. Stood toe-to-toe with Pedro Hizzo until he got caught with a big right hand and dropped and knocked out. But he learned from that.
That's a lean 242.
Yeah, and absolutely. And the fact that big right hand.
And now
Matt Yushchenko's hurt.
Matt Yushchenko. Arlovsky teeing away with the right. Landless is watching to see if Matt Yushchenko can intelligently defend himself. And Vladdy does.
Arlovsky with a guillotine. He wants to step out of this, I'm sure. But Arlovsky does have excellent submission skills as well. He just prefers to strike.
While Vladdy is a wrestler, he's more of a pure wrestler than a jiu-jitsu master. In fact, he is a pure wrestler. He didn't want to be on his back either.
Good takedown defense by Arlovsky. Oh.
Wow, that reach is a definitive advantage here for Arlovsky.
Arlovsky's clearly the better striker, too. Every time Vladimir steps in to swing, he takes whoa.
Looked like a slip.
Whoa.
Now Larry's
Big
going to
knee.
jump in. It was a knee to a downed opponent. Because if even if one knee's down, you're still on the 3-point. It's still a downed opponent. So no knee to the head.
Are you ready?
And he's been penalized a point.
Let's go.
Vladdy with a good leg kick. Vladdy tries to take him down, but he winds up mounted. Oh no! Very bad position.
This is a bad position for Vladimir Matyushenko.
Vladdy went to take him down and stumbled and wound up being mounted. This is very bad. Now he's turning his back. Arlovsky's got the hooks in. He steps away.
Arlovsky just wants to tee on the toes, baby. Tee on the toes.
Oh, nice right uppercut.
Straight kick.
Vladdy is definitely... Oh, he's
down
out!
he goes, and it is all over. It is all over. Referee Larry Landless has stopped the fight. Andre Arlovsky dominant against Vladimir Matyushenko.
Big right hand, uppercut right there. And Vladdy's legs just go. And he drops him with a hammer fist on top of him from the side. Excellent call by referee Larry Landless, stopping that fight. See, missed with the right hand and right uppercut on the button. He was out.
Tell you what, our referees do a great job.
Excellent job by referee Larry Landless right there. Wow, look at that big uppercut. Arlovsky's just got devastating power. And when you're not as good a striker and you try to strike with that guy, you leave openings that you don't think are there, and that's what happened.
In our final knockout from UFC 44, Tim the Maniac Sylvia defends his heavyweight title against Gan the Giant McGee.
Tucked down. Tim Sylvia had the classic boxing stance. Gan McGee was very loose and open, and he paid for that.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? Those old Godzilla flicks where the two giants are just swinging away. You with me? Okay. Now from UFC 45 Revolution at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut, deadly striker Yves Edwards takes on Nick Aguilar. This is one of my favorite fights.
Aaron Riley fight is tough to watch. He fought Aaron Riley and just hit him with just a dozen knees in the face. Aaron had to go through extensive dental surgery after that fight.
Still considered one of the best fights in mixed martial arts history. Edwards seems to be a bit more aggressive after discussing things with his corner after round one. Spinning back, but again, as you pointed out before, Joe, not a lot on the potential finish of those kicks. No. And another slip for Yves Edwards.
Yeah, Yves landing, though. Look at that leg. Right leg, left leg of Aguilar is really red right now.
One of those big kicks that chopped down Tank Abbott from Pedro Hizzo years ago.
Yeah, over and over again he's landing, and that's going to mess up Aguilar's ability to shoot. It's going to mess up his ability to punch. It's going to take a lot out of him. And right now, he's just kind of like throwing his legs around.
Sure seems as though Aguilar wants to line Yves Edwards up, that he can't seem to do so. Why?
Well, he's a much better striker. He's a much better striker. I mean, Aguilar's tough as nails. I mean, look at him. He's like, come on, hit me again. But that doesn't do any good. All right, Aguilar's a wrestler. He should be trying to take Yves Edwards down. Standing up, he's going to get crushed. You got to adapt as the fight's going on. And right now, he's not going to win the stand-up war. It should be pretty evident, but yet he stays in there.
So is it the respect for the knees that has, at least at this point, had Aguilar avoid a potential takedown until right there?
I don't know. I don't know why he's not trying. I mean, he might just be thinking, you know what, I can bang with this guy. I'm a good puncher. You know, I mean, he's getting me now, but I'll get him later. I don't know what his mentality is. I don't know what he's thinking. He's a really tough guy, and sometimes that goes against you. I mean, look, you see the difference? He's throwing kicks.
Absolutely.
They're just throwing him out there, and that leg has got to be jello by now. If it's not, it's going to be jello by the end of this round. He needs to get this fight to the ground. That's the only way he's going to win. If he stands up with Yves like this, he's going to get either KO'd or he's going to get battered.
Now that left leg has been battered so far.
Yeah. Oh, it's not going to get any better.
It's going to feel like cookie batter in a little bit.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, there it is, the big shot. And Yves Edwards coming in quickly on Aguilar, trying to finish the fight.
He's saying
Aguilar seems to be okay. He's defending as Edwards now takes it over, and the fight is over. The fight is over. Yves Edwards has finished Nick Aguilar here in round two.
Yves Edwards is a bad man. You cannot stand with a guy like Yves Edwards unless you've got skills like him. Let's take a look at it. Boom. It looked like the punch hit him. It looked like he faked and came in with the punch, and that's what nailed him.
He faked with the kick. And all of a sudden, because of the damage that he was doing to that left leg, Joe, Aguilar kind of leaned down looking to protect that leg, and that's when Edwards jumped in with the left and then knocked him down and finishes it here.
Aguilar had nowhere to go. He just rolled over. Larry Landis had no choice but to stop the fight to protect him.
Let's go.
Here it is again in real time. Yes, that's what it was. It was the left hand.
Let's go. Do something. Do something. Let's go. One. Come on.
That right there is a seasoned striker. He threw a fake with the right and then came in with the left.
Now that was an exciting fight. I love that fight. From UFC 46 Supernatural at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, heavyweight contender Frank Mir takes on Wes the Project Sims. Now, this is a huge rematch. Remember the first fight where Sims stomped him and got DQ'd?
Here we go. Round two. How wobbled is he from round 1, I wonder, though?
Nice leg kick and takedown. Oh, Wes Sims got on top there. And Frank Mir wastes no time reversing him.
Nice job done by Mir, and the hometown crowd for the hometown kid shows their appreciation of Mir's talent.
Let's see if Wes Sims has any submissions from his back here.
Close guard now instead of the full mount in which Mir possessed for the greater part of round number 1.
He's very loose guard here.
Work it out, let's go. Let's go.
Mark Coleman, let's go. Do you want this or not? Shouted out from his corner.
Work, come on, work.
And as you said, he was punished, and punished again by Randleman and Coleman, who said, all right, big boy, you want to learn about this? And then he earned their respect.
They call him the Project, and he's a relative novice to mixed martial arts.
Hook and shoot, Absolute Fighting Championship winner, Southeastern heavyweight champion, formerly. Mir, prior to his UFC career, a standout in hook and shoot as well.
Come on, let's get it up. Let's get it up, don't just lay there. What about laying down?
You're just laying here and we stand up. Advantage, Sims. Sims looks very arm-weary at this point, though, Joe.
Mir's got to lock him. He's going to press him against the fence, and I bet he's probably looking to toss him. Nope, got a hold of a leg. He's going to try to suck his legs out and drag him down to the ground. Mir looks a little weary as well.
Yes, he does. And the question always is with Frank Mir, if he can't finish quickly, does conditioning become a factor?
Well, it certainly did in his one loss against Ian Freeman, but a lot of damage played a factor in that too. He hasn't taken any damage in this fight.
That's a great point. Plus, I think he trains with a much different discipline, self-admittedly, than he did prior to the fight against Ian Freeman in London.
Well, great fighters learn from their losses and come back even better.
Frank knows, he's always said it's a destination, not the journey. Success will test a man's mettle as surely as any opponent. It backfired, but now he is firing back and trying to win his 3rd consecutive UFC competition.
And he's a young guy. He's got a long road ahead of him. He's 24 years old.
You know what? The word toughness right here with Wes Sims. Not technical, but he has a toughness.
He's an animal.
He is displaying
He's definitely
that right
tough,
now.
but this is not a good position for Frank Mir. He's just holding on, letting him, I guess he's biding his time, trying to catch his breath. Frank Mir looks very weary here. He doesn't look like he's got a lot of snap or explosiveness on his strikes, and he doesn't look like he's making any attempt whatsoever to pass Wes Sims' guard. If Frank Mir wants to win this fight, he's got to figure out a way to get out of Wes Sims' guard. These little pity punches in here aren't going to stop it.
Watch your head, let's go.
90 seconds remains here in round 2 as we adjust the clock for you. 90 seconds now left. Now 1:15 remaining in round 2. Good elbow by Frank Mir, and another, smothering the breathing pattern of 6'10", 250-pound Wes Sims. And John McCarthy stands him up again.
Frank Mir looks very, very weary right here. He looked up at the big screen to see if he could see the time. That's a bad sign.
There's about a minute left in the round.
Those
Sims.
leg kicks have nothing on them.
Oh, and a high knee. Oh, and an elbow, and a left, and down goes Sims.
That's
and
it.
It is all over. It is all over. Frank Mir has knocked out Wes Sims.
Pulls it out. Look at him. He's so tired he can barely stand. Pulls it out with a big knockout. All right, here's the right knee that first wobbled him. And there's another one. And then boom, the right hand that put him away. And then the left hook. Big John McCarthy doing a good job of stopping it before any more damage. Let's take another look at it. First knee, boom, on the chin. Second knee, again. Right hand, and then left hook as he's going away. Frank Mir pulling it out, so weary he can barely stand.
Listen to
Take
this
another
crowd
look at the
tonight.
knockout punch right here. Boom! Sweet revenge for Frank Mir. You're talking about a guy who just pulled it out with heart. He had nothing left in the tank.
The taste of sweet revenge. And Mir says these fights aren't personal. Our final knockout of the night comes from UFC 48, Payback, from the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. UFC legends collide in another rematch as the Hawaiian fighting legend Kimo takes on the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Kimo is dangerous. Ken is the world's most dangerous man. And here we go, our main event of the evening.
We'll see who keeps the tempo in this fight. That's what matters. Whoever keeps the tempo in the center of the octagon.
Nice jabs by Kimo. Ken press him up against the fence.
Ken worked diligently on his hands when he was trying to train through that ACL injury. Finally, he said, I've got to get the surgery, but he really worked his hands. Feels that could be an advantage.
That's a very good point, Mike. He fought with a bad ACL. I mean, Tito, you've had ACL surgery. You know what it's like. I couldn't even clean my room when I had a bad ACL.
Yeah, when I fought Shamrock, it was like 6 months prior where I got surgery done. And you know what? It was a hard comeback, but when I did it and I finally done it, I mean, everything else is pretty much easy.
The ACL is a very important stabilizing ligament, and to fight without that is kind of crazy. Ken just tried to concentrate on his hands, but now he feels he's 100% healthy, and he can show the real Ken Shamrock.
They love Ken Shamrock. Eddie Bravo is octagon side scoring the fight. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
These guys are fighting in the clinch really well. They're using knees, trying to get underhook position. You see Ken working the knees on Kimo.
Ken's looking good.
He's working great position. Kimo's got to kind of impress his will on him by using his weight advantage against him. And that's one of the biggest points he's going to have to do in this fight.
And I know it's a 15-minute fight, guys, but I have a feeling that Ken feels like he has the advantage cardio-wise. Because Kimo has been...
Oh, nice knee!
That's the knee! And down goes Kimo! And
it's over!
And it's all over!
Just like that!
Knocks out Kimo with a straight knee!
He doesn't even know what happened.
Wow. So you guys see inside the clinch right there, it matters who gets the highest knee on board, and that's what Ken Shamrock did, lay that knee.
Tito and Joe, you could tell Ken knew he was out too, because usually...
He stepped off of him. He didn't fire on him.
Tito.
He stepped off. But then he saw that McCarthy wasn't stopping it, and he continued firing right there. McCarthy stepped in, stopped the fight.
And Kimo turned away. Kimo was out of it. You clearly see.
You see right here, you're working the double underhooks on both sides. Came in with the right knee right on the chin. When you get underhooks like that, you can't leave your head down, because once you do, knees come right to the chin. One thing great about mixed martial art, that you can do all kinds of different things to win. You see the whole time they were working a clinch position. Right here, he worked off the fence, got a double underhook, worked for the knee, and he's seen it right off the bat. Kimo's chin was a little low. He just dropped that knee right on the tip of his chin, man. That was a great shot. But, I mean, it shows what kind of real true athlete Ken Shamrock was by stopping and seeing if he was going to react. He didn't react. He's trying to show his back. And then all of a sudden, here's Big Shaq.
Look at Shaq
like,
Daddy.
Oh,
baby. Look at Shaq Daddy's reaction.
You know he's liking it.
And Ken Shamrock.
He knew it, man. He knew it the whole time. It was from the first fight to now that he knew he was going to win. It's just a matter of time, he says.
So there you have it, 18 of the best knockouts in UFC history. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed Ultimate Knockouts 3. I know I did. You know, rest assured that over the next year, the UFC will continue to bring you the knockout action you crave. The Ultimate Fighting Championship, as real as it gets. I'm Carrie Kasem. Bye-bye.